Question number 1. Choose the correct answers to the questions from the given options. For a body to be in dynamic equilibrium, its option A, momentum should be 0, B, acceleration should be 0, C, kinetic energy should be 0, D, velocity should be 0. In this case, when we talk about dynamic equilibrium, the velocity of the body remains constant. So velocity equals to constant. So therefore, the acceleration must be 0. But velocity is uniform. So in this case, the second option will be correct. Acceleration should be 0. Next, second question. The energy transformation takes place during photosynthesis in plants is option A, heat to chemical, option B, chemical to light, option C, light to chemical, option D, chemical to heat. In this case, in photosynthesis, light energy is incident on the surface of the leaves, and as a result, from there we get chemical energy, that is food. So in this case, light energy is getting converted into chemical energy. Thus, option C is correct. Next question. Number 3. The velocity ratio of a block tackle diagram system of two pulleys with the effort in the upward direction. Options are option A 1, option B 2, option C 3, and option D 4. So if we draw two pulleys one after another, and so in this case, the thread will come from the downward direction and it will get attached with the lower tackle. So in this case, number of tension will be 1, 2, and here 3, which will be supporting our load downward. So L equal to 3T, and on the other hand, the effort in the upward direction, which will be balanced by a tension force. So effort equal to only a single T. So as a result, mechanical advantage will be 3. And velocity ratio is also 3. So in this case, the velocity ratio will be option C 3. Next question. Question number 4. From the given figure, the refractive index of medium B with respect to medium A. That means medium A is this side, medium B is this one. Upper side is medium B, lower side is medium A. So in this case, the incident ray with the normal makes an angle 60 degree. As it is mentioned, 30 degree. So 90 minus 30 is 60 degree. In medium B, the light ray, the refracted ray makes an angle of 45 degree with the normal. So in this case, the ratio for refractive index for the medium B with respect to medium A is equal to sine of 60 degree by sine of 45 degree, which is option number D. Option D is correct answer. Next question. Question number 5. When a blackened bulb thermometer is moved beyond the red region, after red region, of the visible spectrum. Beyond the red region of the visible spectrum, there is a rapid rise in the temperature. This is due to the presence of, after red region we get infrared according to the frequency. So in this case it will be infrared. Options are option A infrared radiation, option B ultraviolet radiation, option C X-rays, and option D radio waves. So our answer will be option A infrared radiations. Next question. Question number 6. A fast moving cyclist stops pedaling on reaching a hilly track. If he continues to move with the acquired energy, then assuming no loss of energy, which option is correct? Option A, his kinetic energy remains constant all the times, which is not true. His potential energy remains constant at all times. This is also not correct. His total mechanical energy continuously increases. This is also not correct. So we are left with the last option. His total mechanical energy remains constant, which is the correct option. Let's go to the next question. Question number 7. The distance of a virtual image formed by a lens of focal length 15 cm never exceeds a certain finite value. Then this value will be. The options are A less than 15 cm, option B between 15 cm to 30 cm, option C less than or equal to 30 cm, and option D less than or equal to 15 cm. Now, as no specific lens is mentioned, the lens can either be concave lens or it can become convex lens. Now for convex lens, if we draw the object in between focus and optical center, then the image is formed as virtual image. In this case, the virtual image can be placed anywhere according to the position of the object between focus and optical center. For convex one. For concave lens, if we put the object in front of the lens, whatever be the position, the image will be formed between focus and optical center. Maximum if the light ray come parallel to the principal axis from infinity, then the image will be formed at the focus, which is in this case 15 cm for concave one. So therefore convex lens is excluded, because in this case beyond 30 cm is not included as an option. So therefore we have to stick with concave lens. So in this case convex will be discarded and we will not consider the convex one. Only for concave lens it is possible to form the image within the focus either equal to or less than the focal length. Option D will be the correct answer. Next, question number 8, assertion reason question. The assertion is tiny air molecules scatter blue light more than red light. So in this case, blue light has greater frequency and less wavelength in comparison to red light, and as a result the scattering intensity is proportional to 1 by lambda to the power 4. So in this case tiny air molecules scatter blue light more than red light. So this assertion is correct. Now we will go to the reason part. In the reason, the refractive index of a medium is greater for blue light than red light. As we know from dispersion of white light through the prism, we see that blue light having greater frequency and lesser wavelength. In that case, it is having a relation with a refractive index. So refractive index is equal to, we know, speed of light by velocity of light within that medium, which is also related to the relation as mu equal to c by v equal to, we can say here, frequency times lambda for light and frequency times wavelength for particular medium. So in this case, the refractive index is having an inverse relationship with lambda, that is the wavelength. So in that case, we can clearly see that blue light have the lesser lambda, so higher refractive index. So in this case also it is greater, so the statement is 100% correct. So as the assertion itself reveals the concept which is being the correct reason provided in the question paper, so therefore assertion reason is the correct statement for the assertion. So the correct answer will be option C. Both assertion and reason are true, and reason is the correct explanation of assertion. Next question. Question number 9. In the circuit given below, identify the lamp L1, L2, L3 or L4 whose failure would not interrupt the power supply to the other lamps. We have to check one by one from the circuit. So let's start with L1. If we turn off L1, so if L1 is in series with L3 and L4 in the path, so therefore if L1 is turned off, L3, L4 and L2, all the three will stop working. So therefore option A is incorrect. Now if we consider the option B as L2, let's see if we turn off L2, what happens. If L2 is turned off, you can see clearly from the circuit that L1, the current will pass through L1, L3 and L4 without getting interrupted. So in this case L2 is the correct answer. Let us see the rest of the two options. If we turn off L3, then L4 will get interrupted, though L1 and L2 will still work properly. So therefore L3 is also not the correct option. And if we consider L4, then also you can clearly understand from the diagram, L3 will stop working, though L1 and L2 will still work. So L4 is also a wrong choice. So we have the correct option as option B, L2. Next. Question number 10. Equal volumes of water are added to 3 cylindrical jars A, B and C of same height and radius RA, RB, RC respectively, with RB is less than RA is less than RC. If you blow air into the mouth of these jars, which tube will produce shrillest note? So in this case we know that shrillness means related to frequency, and frequency is inversely proportional with the length of the air column above water. So In our case, in this question, 3 cylinders A, B, C of same height is taken but of different radius. So let us draw that. One cylinder, another cylinder of a higher radius, and the last one of maximum radius. So in this case, the highest one will be cylinder C, the lowest one will be cylinder B, and medium one is cylinder A. Now in all the three cases, our height of the cylinder is considered as h, which is constant. Now we have to take equal volume of water. So if we take equal volume of water within these three individual cylindrical jars, so in this case, for C cylinder, maximum air column will be present here on the top after filling it with water, and with the same amount, same volume of liquid, same volume of water, in case of A, we will have higher water level, so we will have less air column present above the liquid, and in the case of B, the maximum level of water we can get and the lowest layer of air column. So as we know, frequency is inversely proportional to the length of the air column present above the cylinder, above the water, so which is L. So in this case, B will have the greater shrillness. So in this case, option B will be the correct option. Next question. Question number 11. A metallic wire is stretched in such a way that its new length become twice the original length. How does its specific heat capacity change? So we all know the specific heat capacity is material dependent. It depends on the material. So if the material is same, then its specific heat capacity will also be same. So in this case, the wire is made twice of the length. So in this, the options are: option A becomes double, which is incorrect. Option B becomes 4 times, which is also incorrect. Option C becomes 1/4, is also incorrect. So correct answer will be remains the same. Next, question number 12. The correct formula to calculate the equivalent resistance of two resistors R1 and R2 when connected in parallel. We know the formula: 1 by R equivalent is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. Next line, R1 R2 will get multiplied, so R2 plus R1, 1 by R equivalent. So therefore R equivalent equal to R1 into R2 divided by R1 plus R2. Now in this case, option B will be the correct answer. Next question. Question number 13. The diagram below shows the top view of wire A shown by the cross carrying current into the plane of the paper. Which of the compasses is correctly aligned with the magnetic field produced by the current carrying wire? In this problem, we need to apply right hand thumb rule. According to right hand thumb rule, if we place our thumb of the right hand in the direction of the current, which is in this case into the plane of the paper, so therefore rest of the fingers will point the direction of the magnetic field. So according to right hand thumb rule, number 1 is the correct orientation and second one is the wrong orientation. So in this case, option A will be correct answer. Next question. Question number 14. 3 substances A, B and C of same mass are present at their respective melting point. On heating, if they melt completely in 5 minutes, 7 minutes and 3 minutes respectively, then which substance has the highest specific latent heat? So our formula will be specific latent heat is equal to m into L. So they have same mass, so no need to worry about mass. We are only concerned with the specific latent heat. So in this case, latent heat depends on individual object, individual substances. So therefore, the substance which have highest specific latent heat, that substance will take more time to melt. So in this case of question, substance A takes 5 minutes, substance B takes 7 minutes and substance C takes 3 minutes. So in this case, substance B takes the maximum time. So therefore, option B, substance B is the correct answer, which is having highest specific latent heat. Next question. Question number 15. An atom of lithium contains 3 electrons, 3 protons and 4 neutrons. Its mass number. We know mass number A is equal to number of protons, which is Z, plus number of neutrons. So in this case, Z is the number of protons, which is 3, and number of neutrons is 4. So therefore, mass number will be 7. So option C is the correct answer, whose mass number is 7. So lithium has mass number 7. That's all. Hope you liked the session. Next questions will be solved in the next part. Please stay tuned. Thank you.